You and Your Young Child, a program of information and services available for you and your child from prenatal to age 5. You and Your Young Child has been brought to you in part by Minor Family Dentistry and by the Sternberg Museum of Natural History. Minor Family Dentistry would like to bring you the following dental health tip. It's recommended to have a dental checkup no later than your child's first birthday. An adult should brush for a young child and monitor older children's brushing to ensure a good job is done. Flossing should start when teeth are touching. Minor Family Dentistry wishes you good dental health. Families, including children of all ages, are welcome. Minor Family Dentistry, 1010 Downing and Hayes. Find them in the Next Tech directory.
So, you think you have skeletons in your closet? Come to Sternberg Museum, where we let our skeletons out of the closet.
Hello, and welcome to You and Your Young Child, the program devoted to early childhood. My name is Dana Stanton, and I'm the coordinator of the West Central Kansas Smart Start program. And with me today is Karen Schueler. Hello, Karen.
Good morning, Dana.
Now, today, first of all, Karen, tell us what you do and what organization you're with.
I am here today representing PACT, Parents and Children Together, which is actually a committee of the Ellis County Coalition for the Prevention of Child Abuse. And the focus for PACT is to provide parenting classes, which they do throughout the year. And we have a number of those going on right now. 10 Steps to Positive Parenting, which is for younger children and where parents can learn more about effective discipline, communication, and whatever. And then we have several other topics, and the one I'm here to talk about today is called Family Change.
Okay. Now, what kind of, when you say family change, what would that be?
This is specifically about separation and divorce. You know, when parents get divorced, children react in different ways at different ages. And the purpose of the class is to help parents to help their children to understand that and to get through it successfully. But you know, we also have a lot of parents who just don't live together, who are separated, and yet there's visitation issues and custody issues. So it addresses some of that also.
Now, I imagine as children grow and are at different ages, their concept and the way they deal with change would be different. How does that work?
Right, and that's something that the class brings out a lot. For instance, an infant or a toddler, they don't really understand what divorce means, but they certainly can see that something has changed, that maybe one parent or another is not around as much, or they're going to that other parent's home. And so they're going to react in various ways through behavior. They can't explain it, you know, through their feelings or emotions. And so it's good for parents to understand what a child understands and how they might react at that age. You get to little older children, elementary school age children, they understand more about what's going on. Not that they totally understand everything concerning a divorce or a separation, but they have a little bit different concept. But that age group tends to be very loyal and kind of black and white thinking. Things are right or wrong. And so parents need to realize that that's going to affect how their children's attitudes, feelings regarding these changes going on in the family. Teenagers have a better understanding, and they've maybe seen what's been going on for several years and understand how things have got to the way they are. So teenagers may not react quite as seriously as younger children do. Teenagers are also involved with their own lives. You know, they're trying to figure out what they're going to do when they grow up and what they're going to do when they graduate. So they may not be as focused on what's going on in the family.
Now, we talk about divorce and separation. Are there other kind of changes that would affect a child?
You know, any kind of loss, and this class also deals with that, because when you do get divorced, there are losses. There's the loss of the relationship. Some families, there's a loss of the home they lived in. They have to change and live someplace else. Finances may change. There may be certainly less money available. May not have the same friends around. Sometimes some kids are not as involved with the extended family, relatives, grandparents, and such. And something that this class focuses on, a couple of things they really focus on, is that even though parents are not together for whatever the reason, they need to still continue to be parents, and they need to have good communication because they have these children to raise for many years. We don't want kids to get caught in the middle. Don't use your kids, to carry messages back and forth. Don't badmouth one parent, about the other parent. Help your kids to adjust to this situation and do the best for them.
Mm-hmm. Now, if someone wants to have more information about this class or thinks that this is a class that they would like to take with their child, what number do they need to call?
You can just give me a call at 785-301-2122, and I'll help you out with that. There are some regular classes in the evenings that are scheduled, but there's also some individual opportunities for classes if there's some specific issues that people would like to deal with. So give me a call, and I'll help you to figure that out.
Mm-hmm. Now, is there a cost for these classes?
No, these classes do not have a cost. PACT presents those. We receive our funding through the United Way of Ellis County, so that's who's helping with the cost of this.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you so much for being here today, Karen. You've been watching You and Your Young Child, the program devoted to early childhood. Parents, remember, you are your child's first and best teacher.
Thanks for watching You and Your Young Child, a program of information and services available for you and your child from prenatal to age 5. You can watch the program weekdays in the noon and 9 o'clock hours. You and Your Young Child has been brought to you in part by Minor Family Dentistry and by the Sternberg Museum of Natural History.